Wellness Show 161.
Welcome to the Wellness Show, a podcast on health and wealth. I'm your host, Tyhson Banighen, the founder of the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy. Join me as we get the latest insight, tips, and strategies from wellness providers, coaches, and successful, heart-centered entrepreneurs, and much, much more.
Welcome to the Healing Hour, and we're live. It's August 22nd, 2017, and we're live on Be Live TV. So welcome to the show. We're standing by. We have an hour of time to spend with each other. If you head over to Tyhson Banighen on Facebook, you'll see a link in which you can click and join me right here in the lobby and then in the studio, and we can have a conversation one-to-one and clear anything that's in the way of you being showing up as your awesome self. So you can also call toll-free in North America, 1-866-369-7464, and that number is on. So looking forward to having a conversation with you. This is Tyhson Banighen standing by to give you all the clearing and insights you need in the hour of dowsing and energy healing. So let's go to the energy healing and Facebook page called Dowsing and Energy Healing. It's a closed Facebook page, and there we have all sorts of questions from everybody for the last week. So Sylvia Renard says, "Hi everyone, I have a question and wanted to see if anyone is feeling similar. Is anybody feeling downright depressed or just struggling with low energy? I'm having insights into my job, co-workers, and finances. Some not pleasant and some deep insights about myself and my situation. Has anyone done dowsing to alleviate this? I'm open to comments." And there were 16 comments on that particular question. So some said, well, it could be to the energy of the eclipse. I heard it's been affecting many empaths and psychic attuned people. Another person, Elizabeth Applegate, says a friend suggested it might do with Mercury. And Mercury's periods are like walking through glue, so they do tend to make us slow down, which at times can be a blessing. So I just, I read all those comments, and I have to say that, as an empath myself, I really did feel quite affected by particularly Mercury and retrograde and other things like that. But, over the time, I found that it really is almost a mind exercise. And what I mean by that is the mind can get so busy with the stories of why I feel the way I do feel, when in actual fact, the real choice is, do I really want to choose to feel that way? Because if it's a choice in every moment about how I feel, then what Mercury is doing, or any other planets, or the solar eclipse, how I react to it is purely up to me. And it's my free choice to choose how do I do that. So I've really made the decision that I choose to move from complaining to gratitude. So I run the divine energy of complaining to gratitude. So every time I feel myself out of sorts, I say, well, that's a choice I'm making. That's the feeling I have. Do I want to accept that, or do I want to transmute it? And my desire is to transmute it, which is really what about what I'm teaching in the dowsing and energy healing, is that if we create our own world that we live in with every thought, word, and deed, then it's our divine right to change it. And so otherwise we're running on default. And when we're running on default, we're coming from our human mind consciousness, which is our ego, which has a million billion stories to tell us about why we should feel the way that we should, or that we should try and fit in, or you didn't learn it at school properly, or you're not going to be smart enough unless you take this course, or you need to buy this new, silver bullet to solve this problem, or you need to have this new bright, shiny, glittering object in order to succeed in business, or you need to take one more course, or you need to do one more clearing, or need to, and it never ends. And now you're the hamster on the wheel, never satisfied with who you are. So when I work with my clients, I'm really teaching them to how to show up and just be themselves. Look, you're unique. I mean, there's only one you, and you're here to deliver your uniqueness to the planet. So stop trying to fit in, stop trying to be anybody else, stop trying to make yourself better than somebody else, stop trying to compare yourself. If you just show up and be authentically you, which is in your divinity, connected to source, and out of your mind, and calm and tranquil, you're going to be at the right place at the right time to have magic happen in your life. And what could be better than that? I mean, just think of it. Do you want to struggle and try and figure things out and always beat yourself up? Or would you rather surrender, be calm, ask for guidance from source, and in that stillness get the answer and make the next best step for yourself with ease and grace? I mean, really, it's not rocket science when you think about it. It's really a choice that makes a lot of sense to me. So I'm going to choose to have a life with ease and grace, which means I just need to show up and be me. And when I'm authentically me, other people get me, and they want to work with me. They want to help me and everybody else change the world so we can work as a group. So I get to find my tribe. I get to feel like I'm doing something worthy, and I don't have to continue to beat myself up. So that's my answer to that question. Yes, I have my down moments. Yes, I feel upset. Yes, I feel pissed off. Yes, I get out of sorts. Yes, I feel a Mercury in retrograde. Yes, I get affected by the solar eclipse. Do I choose to stay in that emotion? No. I choose to transmute that emotion from negative to positive. I choose to be in neutral, to not be overwhelmed by any emotion, positive or negative. And therefore, I'm in the Tao. I'm in the flow. So I don't go for the yin and I don't go for the yang. So I'm not wrestling with the demons, and I'm not seeking guidance from the angels. And what I mean by that is, yes, I want to be guided, but I'm not trying to be in a continual war between light and dark. So if I'm doing an incantation to ask the angels to do this or that, then I'm feeling that somehow I'm in an unprivileged position and I need their assistance to help me do A, B, C, or D to overcome the demonic or the negative or whatever. So now I'm always at war within myself or in the world that I live in. If I'm in the divine flow, I'm in the neutral 0 point, and therefore able to make a choice whether I want to step into either one of the yin or the yang. And sometimes the yin is appropriate, sometimes the yang is appropriate, but when in doubt, why not stay in neutral, halfway between the two, and choose a life with ease and grace? So anyway, that's my little rant for today on the soapbox. So if you'd like to phone in, have a conversation about that, it's a toll-free number is 1-866-369, and we can talk to you live on the show. So I'm just going to type that in right now. It's 1-866-369-7464, toll-free in North America. Give me a phone call and tell me what you think about what I just said. All right, so that's dealing with that question. So thank you, Sylvia. That really did stimulate a lot of thinking on my behalf and made me go deeper about, what do I want to choose to accept in my life? What sort of emotion am I prepared to allow to overwhelm or not overwhelm me? So thank you for that. Avinder says, I would like to share my experience with regards to the deep clearing protocol. I'd like to thank Tyhson Banighen with my deepest regards for sharing this protocol. As per your guidance, I have been doing it since for the last few days for my heart illness. I've been diagnosed with multiple chronic blockages in my heart and my brain, and will be soon getting into surgery for grafts. In fact, I have been doing this protocol several times a day and have started to feel very positive and lighter. I am sure it will also help me recover sooner from my post-surgery, and I'm now ready to face it as it comes and deal with it. Today, I also did an emergency healing protocol for my daughter as she was suddenly having a severe pain in her ankle. It has been troubling her since the last 7 months due to an injury and hasn't been getting healed despite various medications and therapies. As soon as I finished the protocol, suddenly her pain was gone and she was feeling better. I've asked her to continue with the healing for another 21 days. Thanks a lot, Tyhson, for sharing this with us and guiding us all at this time. I'm really benefiting from all this learning shared in this group. Thank you to all of you also for being part of my learnings, love, and light. Yes, and thank you, everybody in the Dowsing and Energy Healing Group. You really are helping each other be the best that they can be. So I love that fact that we're creating a group consciousness in helping others show up and be the best that they can be. So standing by here, you can phone in toll free. This is a live show, 1-866-369-7464, and get your Dowsing Energy Healing questions answered. All right. So, Vinder, thank you for those comments. One of the things that sort of surprised me with the last few clients that I've been working with is, yes, I posted the deep clearing protocol in the Energy Detective Facebook page, on the Energy Detective website, www.energydetective.ca. There's a link to the deep clearing in which you sign in and you get the text for free to download and follow along. I also have a video there with me reading the text. And some people have just been listening to the video thinking that that's enough. And while I'm sure it does help and it may be enough, I think that it's much better to download the text or sign in that case, get the text, and then read along with me or do it on your own, but do it out loud to get the maximum results. So the short and the long of it is head over to www.energydetective and then sign in, get the text, and follow along by listening to the video or by doing it on your own, and preferably do it out loud for 7 days straight. After 7 days, if you know how to do an energy assessment, then you can determine, or even a yes or no. If you know how to do a yes or no dowsing or muscle testing, then I want you to shorten the list. So go through each question. Is this relevant for me now? Yes, no, and just shorten down the list. And you do that on day 7, day 14, and day 21. If by 21 days you're not clearing and you're still having trouble, then you need to book a free session with me and we'll do some deeper work, such as removing toxic emotions, core fractures, or other aspects from this life or past life that need clearing. So, but first of all, do it on your own, see how you do. It works for about 75% of the population. So you're probably in that percentile, and see if you can get it done on your own. And if you can't, then I'm here to help you. So I'm standing by for you to be able to call in toll free in North America. Is 1-866-369-7464. And I'm just going to put that back on the screen. Toll free 1-866-369-7464 to get your questions answered. All right, and there's also a link in which you can then join me live as well through your webcam, and here's the call coming in, so let's just see. Welcome to the Healing Hour, and who am I talking with?
Hi, this is Grace, Tyhson. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, you're welcome, Grace, and so what's up?
I'm wondering if you could help me. My daughter, who is 45, is all of a sudden going through lots of upset with me about things that she has happened in her childhood, that a lot of them didn't really happen, and I'm feeling like we're going utero stuff. I had a very traumatic birthing, and she had a very traumatic birth, and it was a traumatic pregnancy, and I'm feeling like I need help. I've been doing everything that I know to work on this piece, and I'm wondering if you could just take a look and maybe you see something that I'm not seeing.
Yeah, I think that you've hit the nail on the head, so to speak. I think it's a lineage problem. You had problems, she's had problems, and I think your mom had problems, and your mom's had problems. And I think that this has just been an ongoing situation for you. So it'd be really great to clear that up. Is this making any sense to you? Yeah, one smart little cookie there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God for this new generation that comes through full blown enlightened and gets it and is here to teach us all. So yes, from the mouth of the children comes the truth. So yes, she's absolutely right. So let's do that. So I'm going to take the tension off this and see if we can clear it. I also really suggest that you might want to do clearing toxic emotions, in which we go back why you chose the parents that you did in this incarnation and how we can go back and clean that up, which will then clean up the lineage as well. So I'm just curious. So give me a second. I'm just going to dowse and see how far back this goes. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's interesting. A client I did this morning was 20, so 21. So that's a lot of 21 times 30, right? Which is the average duration of a generation. That's what is it? 321 times. Yeah, 21 times 30. That's an awful lot of generations that are involved with this trauma, and an awful lot of clearing up that we could do. And guess what? You incarnated to do just that. So thank you for showing up to do that. That's 630 incarnations in the lineage, right? And that's not counting how many people in that lineage, all the siblings, right?
Yeah.
So, we're talking about in the thousands. So, the beauty of dowsing and clearing is that when there's no time, and there's no past or present, so you get to clear anything and everything. It's only in the third dimension that we're limited by space and time. We're multidimensional beings that live outside of time and space. It's only we cramp into time and space on the third dimension. So when you clear yourself, which I want you to do, you clear your daughter and you clear your grandchildren, and you clear going 9 generations back, 7 generations in the future. And we just discovered that it's not just 9 generations. In your case, it's 21 generations. So let's just do that. So here goes, and it will be recorded here, so you can come back and do it. This is really the short form. So here goes. So do you have a pendulum with you? All right. So I want you to repeat after me. I translate, transmute, transfigure.
Transmute, translate, transfigure.
All non-beneficial energies.
All non-beneficial energies.
In and around and through my being.
In and around and through my being.
And my descendants. And my lineage.
My lineage.
It's both matriarchal and patriarchal.
Both matriarchal.
That are inhibiting my soul's growth.
That are inhibiting my soul's growth.
I undertake this clearing. With the assistance of my light team.
With the assistance of my light team.
Do you understand what a light team is, or what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right. And I undertake this with the assistance of my light team throughout all time, space, and dimensions. And through the multidimensional layers of my being.
Through the multidimensional layers of my being.
I love you.
Love you.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
And thank you.
Thank you.
I declare it so.
Declare it so.
So be it.
So be it.
It is done.
It is done.
So do you know why you did the Ho'oponopono prayer? I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. Exactly. Right. Bingo. Yes, absolutely. And you got it right. So here you can be better than that. And you get to do it for all your grandchildren and your children's children's children. So, and also for all your descendants. So, great job. So let me just tune in and see where you are with that. So are you clear in the moment? Yes, you are. Would it be good for you to do this? Yes. How many days should you do it for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just do it for at least 14 days, right?
Okay, so where do I have your thread?
Yeah, it'll be in 2 places. You just come back to this. It'll be a live feed. of this particular show, the Healing Hour. It'll also be posted in the Academy, the online Academy, or the Healing Arts Academy, and it will be also there. And if you don't know how to find that, then just send me an email to Tyhson, Tyhson, @me.com, and I'll give you the links.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Tyhson.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Thanks. Blessings.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
All right, we're standing by here in the Healing Hour waiting for your call. You can phone in toll-free, 1-866-369-7464. Their number is on the actual broadcast. It's in Facebook Live, being broadcast out of the Tyhson Banighen Facebook page. So there's also a link that you can come on by webcam or by your smartphone, and we can actually see you and share the screen with me and ask me the questions that way. So we have had one guest come that way, and why don't you be the second guest that has come and joined me on this show? I know for most people, they don't know that they can join me live through Facebook, but yes, you can. So here we are. We have a call from Santa Cruz, California. So welcome to the Healing Hour. Hi. So we got a lot of background noise. So how can I help you, and who are we talking to?
This is Chris Miller.
Hi, Chris Miller. And how are you? Can you turn off the background noise? Is that possible?
I'm trying here.
All right. So, Chris, have I worked with you before? Hey, Chris?
No.
Okay, great. That's fine. Okay, so how can I help you?
I turned the volume down so I could turn the background noise.
Okay, great. Thank you. It's a little easier to hear you.
I have a lot of, I guess you might call past life issues.
Yeah.
And I've been working to identify and resolve, release, and let go of problems.
All right.
That affect me and my physical body. Opportune times.
All right, so just mute yourself for a sec, and I'll work on that, and then I'll tell you when to unmute, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm just going to tune into your energy field while you mute yourself, because there's a lot of background noise. All right, so on a scale of 0 to 100, there about 50% of your energy is going elsewhere. So how would you like to wake up in the morning and have twice as much energy? Right, it would be wonderful. So I really encourage you, do you know anything about the deep clearing? Have you heard about that protocol?
No.
All right, so if you head over to www.energydetective.ca, and then look in the left-hand column, you will see so I want you to just sign in, and you will get the deep clearing. If you're having trouble doing that, you can also send me an email to Tyhson, Tyhson, Tyhson @me.com, and say you'd like the deep clearing, and I'll send it to you. But let's just do a clearing right now for you. So here goes. Can you hear me enough? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to repeat after me. I'm getting lots of background noise. I want you to say, I translate, transmute, transfigure, heal, and repair.
Yes.
Transmute, heal, and repair all non-beneficial energies,
transmute, heal,
all non-beneficial energies in and around and through my being,
in and around and through,
related to this and all past lives,
related to this and all past lives
that may be adversely affecting me.
that may be negatively affecting me.
And I undertake this clearing
And I accept this healing
with the acceptance of my energy team,
with the assistance of my energy team.
and I undertake this clearing
I undertake this clearing
through the multidimensional layers of my being,
to the multiple dimensions of
throughout,
beings,
throughout the multiple dimensions of my being,
so through the multidimensional
levels of my being, and throughout all time, space, and dimensions,
and throughout all time, space, and dimensions,
both known or unknown.
both known or unknown.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry.
Please forgive me,
Please forgive me,
and thank you.
and thank you.
I declare it so.
I declare it so.
So be it.
So be it.
It is done.
It is done.
All right. So I'm just going to check your energy field now. And so that's all cleaned up for the moment. But I'd like you to download the deep clearing and do it for 21 days, and that will help clear it up as well. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
And if you're on Facebook, are you on Facebook at all?
Yes, I am.
All right, just head over to the Dowsing and Energy Healing closed Facebook group and join the conversation there. There's lots of great information there. All right.
Okay.
All the best.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Bye for now.
Bye.
All right, we're standing by for the next caller. You can call in toll free, 1-866-369-7464. I'll just put that back on the screen. Toll free, 1-866-369-7464. And you can also join by your smartphone or on your computer. There's a link on the Tyhson Banighen Facebook page. Click that link. You'll come right on live. We'll be able to put you into the call and be able to see you live on Facebook. I know most people are not aware that you can do that, but in this particular broadcast, you can do that. So standing by for your call to have a healing at 1-866-369-7464. All right. So we're just moving on here. We're going back over the dowsing and energy healing, and we're just looking at the different comments and making sure that we do the clearings. So, yeah, just to let you know, where I live in the Shuswap area, I'm really blessed in that I'm surrounded by scalar wave energy. It's called the quantum sound therapy system. And if you want to know more about that, you can head over to www.sacred-soul-sounds.ca, and I'll post that up in a moment. But the important thing is that I just want you to know that I have the opportunity for you to have that experience. I'm doing a special for you to discover what your soul is trying to say to you. So what do I mean by that? Well, in the session, what we do is we record your voice, and there's more information in your voice than there is in your fingerprint. And from that, I can understand in a graphic form what's happening with your chakras. I can determine whether you're fully in your body or not, or if you really incarnated totally, or what sort of trauma you have in your field. And then from there, from a recording, after we take you on a guided meditation and ask you the question, if you could wave a magic wand and anything and everything were possible, what would you like? And guess what? When you do that and you feel it with all your emotions, then it's going to show up in your life. So it's very exciting when you do that, because most people know what they don't want, but very few people decide what it is that they do want. So I'm just going to put up that link for you to go over and book yourself a session. It's www.sacred-soulsounds.ca. And if you happen to be in the Shuswap, even better, come on up and have an experience in the dodecahedron sound chamber, which I call my ascension chamber, which is very, very powerful. You're surrounded by sacred geometry in the dodecahedron sound chamber. You're lying on an amethyst mat, and you're really going to be guided by your own voice to set your soul song free. It's an amazing experience. It's 1 hour long, and you get a recording, either whether you come on, and have that experience. Dodecahedron, you get a sound file that you listen to once a day to do the clearing, and you also have 8 ounces of structured water that you get to drink, which hydrates your cells, removes the toxins, and puts your intention in at the cellular level. So now you're listening to your voice that's guiding you to remove the lower vibrational frequencies that no longer serve you and install the higher frequencies of what you want to have manifest in your life. So now you have that intention from the outside in. You drink this structured water. You drink 5 to 6 glasses a day, and now you have that intention that you want from the inside out. So now you get a double whammy, and you climb the ladder, and your consciousness becomes more aligned with Source. So that's on sale now for $125 Canadian if you're Canadian, or $125 if you're US or internationally from any other country. So I really encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity and have a soul sound experience. Set your soul song free. So it's www.sacredsoulsounds.ca, and I'm just going to put that up on the board right now. www.sacred-soul-sounds.ca, and book your appointment there. It's $125. You will have the full recording for you to listen to once a day. Really good to do it before you go to sleep. And you can also have it play 24/7, 365. Just turn the volume down. You can play any other sounds over top of it. The clearing will go on 24/7, 365. Drink 5 to 6 glasses a day, and you'll have enough clearing energy for at least a month. Then you can come back and have another session. So that's the special we're offering for this month. And remember, your heart really knows who you are. So that's regularly $197, and it's now available for you for $127. So Samantha has asked, out of interest, has anyone dowsed to try and find hurting, especially if a few dowsers got similar answers? I haven't had much luck finding lost items myself, so have not tried as yet, but have made lots of dowsing charts with lots of possibilities to maybe look into it in the future. And in the discussion, she talked about making a chart, which I think is really a good idea. The chart would be, has a person been kidnapped? Is a person still alive? All the different possibilities. Chart dowsing and finding missing people is really a good idea. Personally, I found when I was asked to do that, looking for people that have died and whether they've been buried on a property, I really have to say I found that a bit macabre for myself. I just found it really hard to tune in. Maybe because I just didn't want to think that murder could be happening on that property, and part of me just didn't want to know. I don't know. So I know when it comes to locating people that have died, I'm not really that gifted. Maybe if I got out of my own head and didn't try and analyze it, maybe I might be better at it. I can help find lost objects. Again, if I get out of my head, connect to Source with my pendulum, I can usually do that. It's probably, I know I can certainly find sweet water, so I don't see how it's any different. The same technique of dowsing for sweet water is no different than finding lost objects. So it's the same technique. So again, it's, really, when you wake up in the morning, what are you willing to let yourself know that you can do without any doubt? So I would need to wake up in the morning and say, hey, Tyson, you know how to douse and find, missing people. You can do this. And if I felt that truly in my heart of hearts, guess what? I could find missing people. If I had any doubt about it, then guess what? I can't. So it's really up to me. So the important thing is, what are you allowing yourself to believe in this moment, that so you can be the best that you can be? And what beliefs do you have that you'd like to get go of in this moment? And really, that's what dowsing and energy clearing is all about. And certainly the deep clearing, which has 64 statements to get rid of all the nasties in your life that may be interfering with your energy field. So yeah, it's really quite staggering when you think about it, and doing the deep clearing, that my experience is 75% or more of the population, has 50 more interference in their bioenergy field. That's really huge. And there's two different ways in which that can happen. One of them has to do with electromagnetic energy frequency waves and man-made interrupters that can be anything from heart to cell phones to radiation to mind control to extraterrestrial interference to EMFs to smart meters to tracking devices to all sorts of government, non-governments, all those sorts of yucky things can certainly interfere with your energy level, particularly if you're in any of the major negative energies such as doubt, shame, guilt, or fear. That's really the only way you can be controlled by anybody else, is through shame, guilt, fear, doubt, shame. Those negative emotions allow for all those energies that are directed at you that would encourage you to have shame, guilt, fear, or doubt to be enhanced inside of you. So the frequency enhances that frequency that's already inside of you, and guess what? Then you're into trouble because you just feel it stronger. That's the same with entities. They're on the same vibrational frequency as you are. When you raise your vibrational frequency, it's like turning the dial on the radio. They no longer have access to you. And so that's the second way that interference can happen, and that is by intrusions into your energy field from disincarnate beings, ETs, any energy field, living or non-living, disassociated this lifetime, past lifetime, that's on your energy wavelength, can interfere with you, especially through doubt, shame, guilt, or fear. So it's really important to raise those vibrational frequencies as much as you can. And a great book to help you do that is called Letting Go. Letting Go by David Hawkins. And David Hawkins has a whole chart from 0 to 100, 100 being enlightenment, starting off with the lowest frequencies. And as you raise your frequency, you move out of each of those lower frequencies. And when you deal with it adequately, you no longer have to deal with energies in that frequency. And if you do, you're short-lived, because you'll catch yourself. And as soon as you catch yourself on that lower frequency, it will bump you to a higher frequency. So I really encourage you, get the book, Letting Go by David Hawkins. Take a look at the chart, learn the chart, and realize that the emotions that you feel are like notes on the piano. They're for you to learn and grow from. They're not for you to latch on. They're not for you to tell stories about. They're not for you to run continuously in the background, because it leads to disorder and to disease. So emotions are to be felt, to learn from, to process, and to let go. So we're standing by for your free call. It's toll-free in North America. It's 1-866-369-7464. Waiting for your call. You can also join me by smartphone. That's on the Tyhson Banighen Facebook page. It's in the comments. Just click the link and it'll bring you right in to the waiting room, and then you'll be live on the call with me. So I'm waiting and standing by for your call. So 1-866-369-7464, toll free in North America. I'm just about to show it on the screen. All right, we have 20 more minutes to go, and we're going to be on live until 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So standing by for your call. We're going to go back over to the Dowsing Energy Healing closed Facebook group and see what other comments that we have. So yeah, Samantha is really encouraging people to set up a buddy system, which I really like that idea, dowsing buddies, to be able to make sure that you're having quality control with the dowsing you're doing. So I really like that. So if that is something you'd like to participate in, then head over to Dowsing Energy Healing. Look for Samantha's post. It was on Friday, last Friday, and put your name in there and you'll find a buddy. And then you can help each other check whether you are getting 100% accuracy. And there's a number of ways in which you can help with your accuracy when it comes to dowsing. One of the simple ones is be hydrated. The other one is you can see if it's the right time and place. So it's can I, may I, should I, which are all yes, yes, yes. And then is there any reason why not, which I like to ask, which is a no question, just so you don't run through all the 3 yeses and just automatically think that it's correct. So if you're getting wonky answers, that's a technical expression, wonky answers, stop, take a drink, and ask, can I, may I, should I? Because it might be the wrong time, it might be the wrong place, it might be the wrong question. And you can ask that. Is this the right time to ask this question? Yes or no. Is this the right place to ask this question? Yes or no. Am I hydrated? Yes or no. Is there anything else I need to know before I ask this question? Yes or no. Is this the right question? Yes or no. And if you get that all cleared up, then and you're still getting wonky answers, then I would run the following intention. And this is, when I dowse, I only want the answer from my higher self connected to source. And I want you to say that 3 times. When I dowse, I only want the answer from my higher self connected to source. And then one more time. When I dowse, I only want the answer from my higher self connected to source. So those are all the quality control things you can do to make sure that you're getting your answer directly from source. And remember, all the tools and dowsings are just like training wheels for guidance on demand. Really what you want to be able is to be connected to source, to be guided in the moment, to get the right answers, to meet the right people, to live your life with ease and grace, and get out of your head and stop trying to figure things out. Okay, so we're standing by for your call to answer your dowsing and energy healing questions. It's 1-866-369-7464, and we're throwing back over to the Dowsing and Energy Healing Facebook group to see what other questions there are and clearings that people would like to have. All right, Building Clearing Monday. There was 2 requests for that. So there's a clearing that's wanted to happen for Ritvik and Kiran, K-R-A-N, and Vihar, V-I-H-A-R, in Delhi in India. By request is from Meeta NG, Nig. I think that's how you say Meeta Nig. So let's just do that, and let's see, clearing the roads we travel on. So we're going to do all those clearings, and anybody else that's been asking for a clearing of a place, just in your mind's eye, just focus on that place that you want to be cleared right now as I do the clearing. So here goes. I'm spinning my pendulum counterclockwise, and I am saying, I translate, transmute, transfigure, heal, and repair all non-beneficial energies in and around and through all the building sites asked to be cleared through the Dowsing and Energy Facebook clearing call, and that they all be cleared throughout all time, space, and dimensions, both known or unknown. And I ask for the assistance of my light team, and I take this clearing throughout all time, space, and dimensions, both known or unknown. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. I declare it so, so be it, it is done. So that's the short clearing, and that short clearing is available for you to download in the files in the Dowsing and Energy Healing closed Facebook group. just download that, and you will see that there's an open close bracket section that you can then add what you want in those brackets to specifically clear what it is that you want to clear. So what we just did was put in the addresses that we wanted to clear, or we wanted to clear the roads, so you can put the roads in there, you can put the hospitals in there, you can put people in there, you can clear anything and everything. And don't forget, once you clear and take it to neutral, I really suggest that you then just install what it is that you do want. So that's spinning your pendulum clockwise. So let's do an installation. We'll do an installation for everybody on this call or listening to this call, and it is this way. So we're going clockwise. So I install that I am always guided by the pure divine light, that I'm always connected to source when I douse. I am always in the right place at the right time to meet the right person to make my next best step. I choose to live my life with ease and grace. I am grateful for all that shows up in my life. And when any complaint I have, I immediately transmute it into gratitude. And for this, I'm truly grateful. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. I declare it so, so be it, it is done. So there you are, a really nice positive intention that you can use over and over again in your life. All right, we're standing by for your call, 1-866-369-7464. It's on the screen, toll-free in North America. We've got 15 minutes left to go on this call, so standing by to take your call. So we're heading over to Nancy Brady's comment about 995. Yeah, the 995 is a very powerful intention that you can use to clear just about anything. As I've said before, 995, when you bless your food, there's enough power in that to bless your food. And if you're eating out, to bless everybody's food in the restaurant and the cooks in the back and probably the whole city block. It's very, very powerful. And if you want to take an L rod and actually measure the field, that's a fun thing to do. So have somebody say, I haven't blessed something, and then use the L rod and find the edge of the energy field. And you can do that before you bless something, see what the energy field is, like say on the dinner plate, where's the energy field for the edge of that energy from that food, then do the 995 and find the new energy edge with your L rod, and you'll notice a huge, huge difference. If you do for a plant, you'll find that the field will increase exponentially. The field around the plant, when you bless it with 9-5, just is exponentially huge. So bless everything in your garden with 995, which blesses all the divas, all the energies, and all of the energetics that are in your garden that help things grow. So it will bless the divas and all the elementals, and it will bless your landscape temple angel that helps you grow the food that's most abundantly proficient to give you all health and wealth that you need. There's nothing more powerful than that. So there's many interpretations of the 995. Some people have said that it's 3, which is Trinity times Trinity times Trinity, which is a 9, and there's 2 9s, so that's Trinity squared times 5, which is the number of humanity. There's other interpretations. There's 41 different comments on this. Lots of good discussion about that and what that could mean. The important thing is not so much what it means, is the fact that it actually works. And there's lots of good testimonials in here about how people have been using the 995 to heal everything from knees to animals, to bless food, to bless their garden, to bless their family, to bless their electronics, their computers. So I really encourage you. You can also use 997, which is more spiritual. And in actual fact, if you douse 995, 996, 997, 998, and 999, each one of them has an energy field, and each one of them is uniquely different. And so I really, if you're listening to this call, why don't you tune into that and see if you can find out the difference between 995, 996, 997, 998, and 999, and get back to me as to what it is that you discover. So I got an eyeball up here that has number 3 on it. I'm not sure what that means. Let me just see if we've got any live comments. So Let's see, live comments. So I don't see any live comments. If you do have live comment on Facebook as Tyhson Banighen. Yeah, so go ahead and comment. Yes, please fill in this field. So yeah, join me live on a toll-free number. So I'm just going to type that in. Join me live at 1-866-369-7464, toll free in North America. All right, waiting for go from 995, and those are really interesting comments. I'm just going to head over to my Facebook page and see if there's any comments under this live broadcast here. So it says I'm live, and we says that we've got a number of people listening to it. So let's go to the 2 comments here. Join me live. So that's me commenting on by myself. So yeah, so join me live, 1-866-369-7464. Come on in and ask me some questions. I'll tell you no lies. So I'm going to head back over to Facebook and answer any more questions on the closed Facebook page of dowsing and energy healing. So that's where the tribe is meeting. So here we are. We have a call from Salt Lake City. So here we go. So you're live on the Healing Hour. This is Tyhson.
Hi.
Hi, how can I help you?
I was just wanting to clear some current issues I've been having with trauma.
All right. So let me just see it. Do I need to know any more about your trauma? And the answer is yeah. So tell me a little bit more about your trauma.
I'm currently recovering from a traumatic brain injury.
Okay. All right. So got it. Okay. So great. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. So I want you, do you have a pendulum?
Yeah.
Okay. So take your pendulum and I want you to rotate it counterclockwise and repeat after me. So and then state your name.
I, Nicole.
Say your full name. I, Nicole.
Okay.
Say your name out loud.
Oh, okay. Nicole Smith.
Undertake this clearing of my bioenergy field. And remove all unbeneficial energies. Non-beneficial energies. In and around or through my body. So I may completely heal. In this instant. And I ask the karmic board to absolve me of any karmic bleed through from this or any other lifetime. Or for this or any other lineage. Matriarchal or patriarchal. And I declare I'm a sovereign human being. And I deserve to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I declare it so in this moment. And I undertake this clearing with the assistance of my light team. And I undertake it through the multidimensional layers of my being. And throughout all time, space, and dimensions. Both known or unknown. And I deserve to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. From this moment onward. And I declare it so.
And I declare it so.
In my holy name.
In your holy name.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I declare it so.
I declare it so.
So be it. It is done. Okay, great. So now we've gone to neutral. We've collapsed the field by saying what you don't want. So let's now say what you do want. So spinning your pendulum clockwise, I want you to say the following. I am whole, sound, and complete.
I am whole, sound, and complete.
I receive divine guidance.
I receive divine guidance.
I'm always in the right place at the right time.
I'm always in the right place at the right time.
To make my next best step.
To make my next best step.
I choose to no longer learn from pain or suffering,
learn from pain or suffering,
disease or disorder.
disease or disorder.
I choose to learn
I choose to learn
rather with ease and grace.
with ease and grace.
I declare it so.
I declare it so.
So be it.
So be it.
It is done.
It is done.
All right. So, you can come back on this call and get the recording of this, or you can head over to the Dowsing and Energy Healing Facebook group, download the short clearing and fill in the words in the brackets that you want to continue to do this clearing. I would do it for 21 days. Really what you want to do is assure yourself that it's your divine right to be healthy and to reclaim your body, and that you really don't want to learn through pain and suffering anymore. You've been there, you've done that, you got your t-shirt, and now you want to learn with ease and grace. And you thank whatever it is that that you created in your lifetime to learn this way. But now you've had this learning, you take all that power back into yourself, and you claim your body as your body, and you fall in love with your body in this instant. So I want you to say, I love my body.
I love my body.
I am whole, sound, and complete.
I am whole, sound, and complete.
I declare it so.
I declare it
So be it.
so. So be it.
It is done. Your body is not your enemy. Love it. Love every lump, every bump, every bit of it. Give yourself a nice bath with Epsom salts tonight. Light a candle and just really bless your body. And if you've got a full length mirror, I want you to stand butt naked in front of it and love every bit of yourself. In that love is your transformation and your healing. In that love is your ability to heal in the instant. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye for now, and good luck with this.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, standing by for your next call. We've got about 3 more minutes, and then we're up to the hour. So if you have the inclination to join me, it's 1-866-369-7464 and be the last caller on today's show. All right, going once, going twice. And we're about to end the show. Well, no, we got a few more seconds. So thank you for being on the show, everybody. And don't forget that you can head over to the closed Facebook page, Dowsing and Energy Healing. There's lots of great conversation. I think there's 1,600 people that are helping each other be the best that they can be, to clear out what no longer serves them, to help clear each other, and to clear the planet, starting with themselves. So what could be better than that? It's a great group to join. So come on over there. And don't forget, you can also to listen in to the Wellness Show, www.thewellnessshow.ca. A podcast now is every Wednesday, so it will be live tomorrow and be broadcast as a podcast, and also be live the following Friday at the Academy YouTube channel. So all those links will be in the Dowsing and Energy Healing Facebook Facebook group and on my own Facebook group, which is Tyhson Banighen, Tyhson Banighen, Banighen, at Facebook. So we're going to close off the hour here. Thank you for showing up, and may you have a great week. We'll be back here the same time, the same place on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So see you then. So until then, be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Bye for now.
For quality online wellness products, courses, and services, visit our sponsors, thewellnessstore.ca and the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy located at thewellnessacademy.ca. To stay in touch, visit us at thewellnessshow.ca. And until next time, be healthy, wealthy, and wise.